Welcome in, everybody, to the Mr. J. Gilbert channel. And the Chaos Dwarves are now officially live. On my YouTube channel, I did a poll earlier in the week to kind of ask which of the dwarves I was going to do a Immortal Empires playthrough. And Astragoth Ironhand won that. Disciples of Hashut. And personally, I was kind of leaning more towards Zharr myself. Zharr the Black never really appealed to me. I don't know. I kind of felt like he was just a third one to have it, like just to have it. You know what I mean? It was really mainly these two. But Astragoth is the kind of big dog of the Chaos Dwarves currently. So we will be starting a Immortal Empires campaign with him. So his faction effects, Conclave influence gained from all resources plus 10%. So he climbs that Tower of Zharr a lot faster. Research rate plus 10%, so that's always good. Control plus 2 is always good. Lord effects, mechanical overdrive. So it gets a passive ability of base weapon damage and melee attack up. Casualty replenishment plus 5% and ward save for all bull centaur renders. So apparently I'm gonna have 2 or 3 of them in my unit. What I play on is very hard campaign difficulty and hard battle difficulty. I do the very hard campaign, just, you know, we can get more battles in, some more fights, make it a little difficult for us. But I play the hard battle difficulty only just to says this right here. Good tactics are essential. If you play very hard, like, it's just so, I don't want to say unfair, but man, the AI just gets so many buffs. It's just really annoying to play them. So I do hard difficulty, so it's at least a little bit of a challenge, you know? You have to put some effort into it, but very hard campaign difficulty. In-game difficulty, I'm bump this up just a tad. The timer will bump that up just a tad. Give me some more turns to kind of do some things with. With these, I don't know, I'll turn them on, but at the same time, I don't really know if any of them will pertain to me and where we're at. But we'll just leave them all on just in case. So here we go, and we will see you in the campaign for Astragoth Ironhand.
Wanratma Wattlebarak Drungma Baharasta Epirtu.
Wherever my walker rig takes me, we will burn it to ash. Hashut wills it. All right. Well, let's see. What do we start with here in our army? Bull Centaur renders, a couple blunderbusses. They're absolutely broken, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. These guys are absolutely broken. They're so good. And then some laborers with Chaos Dwarves. Perfect. And we do have Zorak here, a Bull Centaur Taruk. We'll put him in there. All right. All right, first technology that we're going to start with. Now, the thing about the Chaos Dwarves is they have 3 different skill trees that you kind of go through. A lot of the technology from all the other races, you just kind of have all, like, everything all on one page, right? Well, here you can really kind of, like, pick and choose how you want to start, okay? How you want to get going. One thing with the Chaos Dwarves, we'll get into this later, is they have caravans, kind of like Grand Cathay does. So I definitely want to get this merchant guilds here and get the veteran convoy master. So when I start doing convoys, I'll already have rank up. So I kind of want to start with that. However, at the very beginning, we're going to have a lot of hobgoblin infantry units. Because basically what's going to happen is Astragoth Ironhand for the longest time will be my like main army with all the best units in it. I'll have 1 to 2 other lords that'll just kind of be like surveying my land and kind of, you know, making sure that I quell any uprisings or things like that. And they'll just be hobgoblins and they'll be cheap. They'll be cheap. And I'll just filter all the big ones into Astragoth, and he'll just be walking around clearing people. So I want to make sure hobgoblins are a little bit cheaper that route. We'll go into some more things with how the Chaos Dwarves work as we go on. I'll kind of explain it as we're doing it. But for right now, let's get into the first battle. Dusty. Wow. Starting off with a Black Orc right off the bat, huh? Well, let's get it. Welcome into the very first battle, and here is the Chaos Dwarf that slowed it down for you. just to kind of show you some of the units. There is Astragoth himself on his little mech warrior outfit or whatnot. There's a blunderbuss, man. These look good. These look real good. I would not want to cross them in the battlefield. There are my Chaos Dwarves. They're big with their big axes there. And here are my laborers. Got the orc laborers. Got the goblin laborers. They are my people that I'm like, hey, work in the mines and then come out here and fight for me. And then over here, hiding in the woods, kind of splitting my forces, there is Zorak, my Bull Toruk hero. And there are the Bull Centaur Renders themselves. Look at them. Aren't they glorious? Aren't they glorious? So what I did here is I kind of split up my forces a little bit, just kind of distract them. Because what's going to happen is they see now, uh-oh, here's the main army, and here are these 2 units coming from over here. My cavalry type units. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. They're going to start splitting up their forces. Again, this is the early battle. It's the first battle of the campaign, so it's going to be super easy. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it there just so we can kind of get into the battle a little bit. What I wanted to do, though, is I wanted to bring in... Oh! From downtown! Astragoth over here throwing some fire on him. But I wanted to focus my blunderbusses on the Black Orc unit, get them out as soon as possible. And look at that. Just OP. That knocks them down and everything. Like, that blunderbuss unit is just absolutely cracked right now. But Astragoth is in here causing havoc, doing his thing. Doing his thing. Black Orcs literally are not able to do anything. They're charging after him, but every time they get close, they just get berated with shotgun fire. Their leader, their orc boss, is going to come over here and try to raise some havoc on my laborers. They're going to do some damage. Like, laborers are garbage units, you know? Their cavalry is tied up. Their leader's tied up. It happens. I did bring in my my hero, my Bull Toruk, to help out Astragoth, kind of take out these 2 units here. While I have my Bull Centaur Renders taking care of their archers. They're goblin archers. They're attacking someone. I'll pull them over here to the other ones attacking. I did pull in my blunderbuss, because look at this. Black Orcs unit was just decimated. Already routed. Didn't even hit me. So that brought my Bull Centaurs over. Here are my 2 here. Oh my gosh, Astragoth. You're killing it. I dropped the ability for that kind of armor piercing damage and like damage overall. My Bull Centaur there. Kind of help him out. 2 units, both routing from just the heroes. Bull Centaur units riding down all of their archers. Too easy. Too easy. Their hero or their lord is coming after us. They kind of see, oh yeah, you're doing good work. I need to come help. Too little, too late. Because look who I have chasing them down. Look who I have coming after you. Yep, you better. Oh, you just got told to sit down. Look at that slam. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, ouch. But I think all in all, everybody is going to start to rerouting. The Black Orcs did come back. I was trying to move my blunderbuss in position to get around behind them to be able to shoot them. They did get some kills on me. Unfortunately, it is laborers, so I mean they're going to actually get absolutely slaughtered. But I did bring in my blunderbuss in the round to help them. Eventually I just moved my laborers out to go after these units that came back from routing. There you go. I see I sent them out. And as they're leaving, I turned my blunderbuss around to absolutely mow them down. But Black Orcs knew what was happening. Yeah, they knew. And everybody just fell. Everybody fell. Easy win. Easy. Easy first win. Usually is, you know. But I mean, look at that. Bull Centaur Renders Dual Axe got 170 kills on their debut. Absolutely crushed it. Army replenishment. Now we're not too hurt. Do I want to get my labor up? Kind of do, actually, my labor. Because it's going to be big. We're going to need a ton of that as it goes on. What do you got here? All right, so I need to get some hobgoblins, okay? Just to kind of get my other hero to help out. I'll show you what that means here in a second. Decisive victory. The slaves. Let's see, where are we at here? Okay. Let's just go for an easy win, right? Welcome into the Battle of Great Skull Lakes, and there's no lake. So I'm confused. Ooh, what's back here though? Kind of a cool little backdrop. I like that. All right. So again, I swung my fast units, my Zorak, my Bull Centaur hero, with my Bull Centaurs as well. Swung them out around to kind of distract them. I'm bringing in Astragoth to just kind of distract everybody. He's kind of tanky. He'll be able to take the damage. I'm moving my blunderbuss in range, swinging some goblin laborers out and around just to kind of keep their melee busy. Unfortunately, this goblin laborer does not stand a chance here. Does not stand a chance. This unit will absolutely, the goblin wolf riders will absolutely ride them down. But it's okay. They're there for show, right? The blunderbuss just doing work yet again, just decimating armies. Threw in my vortex there from Astragoth. He is fighting, I believe, 2 units right now. I'm bringing in my Bull Centaurs and my Bull Centaur hero to kind of go after the ranged and behind. So they'll be in there in just a moment. I got my infantry in here to help out. If the blunderbuss has friendly fire, it's okay. I pulled my hero off. I'm like, there was a lot of people on Astragoth, so I want to kind of make sure I help them out. And yeah, they're in here doing damage. My orc laborers are doing damage. I do still have my Bull Centaurs back here taking care of all their range, so they don't get any arrows on me. This is easy cannon fodder for the Bull Centaur renders. But like I said, my goblins got overran, and I didn't quite micro them soon enough. But we got a little charge into my blunderbuss. I mean, it's not going to last long. They'll get owned. You can see here, they're already less than half-life. They're going to get owned, and on the way out, they'll get some parting gifts with some blunderbuss shots to the butt. Back here, we got Astragoth still doing work. Orc boys are getting owned. We got my Bull Centaur getting owned and people. We got another vortex coming in here just to kind of clear them up a little bit. We got my Bull Centaurs riding down any units that route to keep them routed. Once they kind of knock them down a little bit, I'll have them pull back on these units who come back from routing. But I kind of feel like that's a good use of the Bull Centaurs at this moment. Once anybody routes, just send them after them and keep them gone. But all in all, we knew how this was going to go. Easy dub for Astragoth. Second of the campaign. It's not going to stop here. Over 100 again. My Bull Centaur renders. I need to make sure I keep these guys around. They're kind of decent, like above average, if you would say. Banner of the Eternal Flame, didn't really get much out of that. No worries. I'm gonna occupy this as an outpost, right? I can always switch it later. What's my main set? Oh, I already have the main. Yeah, so I need to switch this outpost tower. What does it give me for an outpost? I need to make one. I need to make one outpost and one factory, and then the conclave per turn. Yes, please. Yes, please. You give me that. What's this? 1,500 recruitment for Grace Taurus Rebellion. Okay. We won't do that yet. Income. Always need good income. Perfect. I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna get hobgoblins here in a minute. And then I'll take Fort Dorznye Vort after this. So let's do a couple skill points right here. We have 2. Obviously, need to start off with the Route Marcher and Inspiring Presence to get that experience each turn. What do you got? You only got 1? Survivalist training, I'm guessing. Yeah, let's at least give 1 training there to help our units. All right, let's pass the turn. Quest issues for Gorduz the Backstabber. So, what I wanted to wait to kind of show you here, Gorduz Backstabber is a legendary hero that just dropped with the Chaos Dwarves. Now, how you get him? Pretty simple, pretty easy, right? You need to have a Hobgoblin mustering camp. So, literally, as soon as you drop a Hobgoblin mustering camp, you'll get this quest. And then to get Gorduz, you just gotta maintain a total of 8 units of basically any Hobgoblin at all. Just 8 of them, and you'll get them. Plus 500 labor, so that's kind of nice to start off with that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move ever so closely here. But just close enough to where I can... Oh, I can even... Oh, okay. Alright, which Hobgoblins do we need? Precursor Missile, Anti-Infantry, and Vanguard. I like that. Those are shielded, though. Poison attacks, so the Vanguard deployment will be nice. Let's do that. For now, anyway. I mean, we'll switch them up. We'll probably get rid of them, but... so it'll probably take a turn or 2 for me to truly get them. Yeah, that's going to take 2... I was like, do I wait 2 turns? Kind of feel like I do, right? Oh, I don't have any money for that. That's a bummer. Yeah, we'll just have to wait. So it'll be a couple turns. Bull Centaur, here we go. What do you got for me? You probably, I want to keep you alive. We'll do that. We'll see what you got there for your quest line. Anything else I can do for now? I don't have the money. I'm still trying to get this last one, which I'll get it after this turn. All right. I guess I can explain the Hellforge while we're waiting here so you understand it. So you get armaments, right? And again, as we're kind of leveling up our settlements and kind of choosing which places to put in here, which buildings to put into each settlement, you have up top here the Conclave Influence, which is the Tower of Zharr. We'll go into eventually. It's not unlocked yet. It needs to be after 75 influence. So right now I'm going to be at 53 after this term. Armaments, you kind of accrue if you have the workforce for it each turn. So right now I'm getting plus 10 per turn. And raw materials, that's what you use to kind of level up a lot of your settlements and a lot of your buildings inside of your settlements. So right now I'm getting plus 100 per turn. You see over here the industry. Basically, I'm using 36 laborers each turn, but I have I need a workload of 100, but I have 725. So I have more than enough right now to sustain 100% output. The way you get more laborers is obviously just fighting, and then you get them after the battle, things like that. So another cool way that I like to get a lot of labor force and to kind of help stabilize that is when we get the military convoys. So I'll show you that when we get there. What I want to do is for 1 turn, yeah, I want to get a head start on my conclave influence so I can really get the first seat and kind of pick what I want. All right, got my upkeep, got my melee attack, perfect. Now, can we just take a moment to look at Astragoth here? Look at this guy. Just look at this guy. This is a mech warrior. A dwarf mech warrior. Crazy. All right, technology tree. So we got that. Now I want to go down here in industry, and I want to do merchant guilds, and then I'm going to go up here to veteran convoy, because hopefully by the time that's done, we'll be able to unlock military convoys at turn 5. So might be a couple turns in. Let's go ahead and on march stand or on encamp stance, and let's go take Fort Dorznye Vort. Wow. Valiant defeat, they say. Flaming attack. Well, let's put that up on them. Okay. Let's look at our terrain, see where we're at. the settlement battle? There's no way they have walls, right? No way. But let's see what happens. Now this is a cool map. I mean, you look at all the maps that came with the Chaos Dwarves, and by all of them, I mean like 3 of them. It wasn't really that much at all, you know what I mean? 2 major settlement maps, and then like 2 outside the settlement maps, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really great map selection with this update, but at the same time, what we did get, absolutely beautiful. So with this particular settlement there, I had a little ace in the hole that really is awesome, and I liked it with these types of settlements, especially when they're not fully walled yet, so I can pull this off. Now I had all of my forces kind of charge up the middle here. I had my bull centaurs break off. I kind of carved them a path over here. Well, the cool thing is when you get these hobgoblin sneaky gits, they have stock, so they're hidden. What I did, I put 1 unit around each of the corners of the map. I'm gonna get this point and this point without them even knowing, right? Because they're going to be hidden until they get over here to take it. So I'm going to take 2 points right off the bat, okay? Well, then I pulled off my bull centaurs because I saw a couple units over here. So bull centaurs is going to come up here and help out. Oh, they see, oh, there's a sneaky gets. Now they start putting a tower down, but it's not going to last that long. Also, cool thing about sneaky gets is they do have a little bit of a ranged attack on their way in. So that's kind of cool. A little bonus attack. It's got poison on it, so it slows them down. And they're anti-infantry. So they actually do fairly decent in a melee fight. They'll rack up a ton of kills. But this orc board's got charged from both sides. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. So we will take this point. We'll take the other 2 points. And then this one will be saved for last. But here we are. I charged in just full force up here. I got my hero and Astragoth up here, carving the way, distracting them. Oh, these pipes are getting in the way. There's the rest of my military. They're coming in. The laborers, they're just, you know, they're nothing. They're a distraction. I'm going to swing my blunderbuss out around. I'm going to have them take care of this archery, or this goblin archery unit right here. You'll see here they're swinging over there. I'll bring the rest of my forces up here to help fight with Astragoth and Zorak. After that, I do have one point captured. Another point is about to be captured. This point was captured. So then now I'm pulling them off, and they are hurt. I don't know what they're doing. So once we captured all 3 of those points, I'll then pull my bull centaur renders back into the fight. Get a little rear charge on some of these. My hero's taking a lot of damage, a lot. Luckily, he's holding on for right now, but he was taking a lot of damage, so I'm going to pull in some distraction. My blunderbuss are doing work, so I'll move them up along the side here, take care of their range. I would rather take a blunderbuss than these archers any day. Any day. I got 2 units out here just hanging out, so you know what? I'm going to bring in my hobgoblin sneaky gits to both sides of them, so they're going to get taken out. Let's enjoy the fight for a second. There are my blunderbuss making their way in to kind of help. So I pulled off my bull centaur renders just to kind of stop these archers from continually getting free shots on us. So they're going to kind of distract them while I bring my blunderbuss in. My blunderbuss is going to finish them up, but they're at least there. Over here, getting the charge from the back. Didn't see me until too late. 2-on-1 for right now. 2-on-1. But wait till they get in here. They're going to be doing some great work. They're going to be getting in here, and then both of these units of orc boys are done for. The blunderbuss posted up. They're going to try to get some shots off. The angle isn't the greatest, so I move them in, but I just kind of have my bull centaur renders just kind of bouncing back with all of them up here, just to stop them from firing them, keeping them busy, keeping my blunderbuss up there to make sure that, you know, all those units get routed. Last thing I did is I brought this unit that captured that point all the way over here to capture the last point. These Orc Arrow boys don't stand a chance with the sneaky gets, so I'll capture this one as well. How's the battle going over here? See, look at this. 91 kills, 43 kills. Like, these sneaky gets are kind of sneakily good. Was that bad? That was bad, wasn't it? Orc Labor not doing anything. 55 kills from my hero. Astragoth 88 kills. Just holding the bulk of their army right there. But yeah, so between the Blunderbuss and the Bull Centaur renders, we are absolutely holding the main point. We almost have 4 capture points taken. And they're going to be up here taking this last one. I mean, they're really starting to waver. I don't know how many units they got left. They brought in a Goblin Wolf Rider here at the end. I mean, that's not going to do anything. Yeah. That's not going to do anything. But I actually won by capturing all 5 points, and I did it rather quickly because of the Hobgoblin Sneaky Gets. Close victory. Man, 256 kills accounted for the Bull Centaur. Bull Centaur renders. Unreal. Blunderbuss got 129. Astragoth almost got 200 himself. My hero got hurt a little bit, but I mean, still 150 kills. What I'm surprised about is look at my sneaky gets. And those Hobgoblin sneaky gets they overperformed, I think. Like, they did great. But good job all around. Took a little more damage than I wanted, but at the same time, you got it, you know. Grimgore, yeah, you know he's gonna try to fight me. Oh, perfect. I can get rid of this now because I'll keep that there. I got money to. No. I need to do this. I need to boot those regular ones. We ain't got time. Ain't got. What? Get a great Taurus? You'd better believe I'm getting that. Hello. I do want at least one more sneaky get. I think 4 of them do really well. Vanguard deployment as well, like kind of nice. However, I also need I need some archers. I need some range, I feel. So we'll do that. And again, all of these units will then get switched to my second army once I get one. Basically, I'm gonna put all the good ones, in Astragoth, and then all the other ones will go to the other army. So, all right, let's get the skills here. What do we got? Burning Wrath, maybe. Casualty. Ooh. I think we need some of that for sure. Leadership for Hobgoblins. Telling you, every time I see goblins, man, I always think of my favorite greenskin, Grom de Ponch, my favorite goblin. If you ever played Grom de Ponch's like storyline or his Immortal Empires or anything, it's always like the biggest wah, the fattest gobbo. Like, I just love his like lines and like how he talks it. It's just so fun. I really like his campaign. I'm probably gonna do one now. Jeez. Probably gonna do it. Spread control. I'll probably get all these up here, but for right now, let's add a little defense to him. He's kind of taking a hit. Commandment, where we at here? Control, armament output, recruit rank, recruitment cost. Might be a good one. Rush construct, labor, construction cost minus 10%. Refinery buildings. Actually, no, there's a thing that I have to unlock for doing, was it blowing smokestacks? No. Is there one that I had to do? I'll have to check that out later. Okay, now let's look at some diplomacy. Gorth, you're gonna come into the game pretty soon. You're somebody in the lore there. Anybody that I can do anything with? Not yet. I want to make friends with Greasus down here. because he's gonna kind of hold my flank down there. Have I encountered Greasus yet? I have not. Okay. We'll do that later then. So first 3 turns done. We got our first. What's it called? I'm drawing a blank now. A province. Jeez. We got our first province here, and Astragoth's getting some military. 2,000. What if I just did it now? A little early, but at the same time, what's it gonna hurt? You know, I'll be attacking people constantly. Raiding hit points. No, probably want a sorcerer prophet. Probably want metal or I shoot. That'd be a good one. Hateful order. Cooldown to all spells. Research rate. Ooh, that would be good. Thirstful wins. No. Magic item drop chance plus 20%. I like that. Do that. Oh, but now I have no money. Ah, that's a bummer. I can't actually do what I wanted to do. Why not? Oh, yeah, because of money. All right, well, that's unfortunate, but here we go. All right, turn 4. What are you level? Oh, yeah, because I got rid of you. So we got the drill, which we're going to need a ton more raw materials. You need to be level 3. You just money. I can get another Castian. But I'm about to get my other hero, so it should be set for hero for a while. Do I want to do defense in there yet? Could. Control, campaign movement range. I mean, just straight income. Or replenishment, hero. I should have done that first, shouldn't I have? Oh, well. Let's do 200 there. Now I can do a tower seat of Zharr. So I wanted to show you guys this. Basically, once you accrue the appropriate amount of conclave influence, you get to pick seats. You can pick multiple seats. And then once at least 2 of these rows, like all 4 seats are taken up, then you move up to level 2. Right? And then once 2 of those are taken up, you move to level 3. And then once you get up here, unlocking this tier, you can confederate with certain ones. So like you get to pick who you're confederating with. You know what I'm saying? And it's first come, first serve. So it's like, I don't think they can do it to you. It serves the conclave, which I'll probably do them first, or the other major factions. So you kind of like force them to be, you know, confederated with you. But raw materials per turn, that would be a good one. Casualty replenishment rate, that would be a good one. Magic item, campaign movement rate, income, grants random follower, diplomatic relations, random armaments. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's do that. Perfect. All right, our armaments per turn, and then I'll come down here and get, oh no, excuse me, this was the raw materials per turn. I'm gonna get the armaments next. Once I get to another 75. Right now, we're not gonna be there for a little while. I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Saumansia Nunku.
Almansia Nunku. I don't know what he was saying there. 2 turns still. I'm still 2 turns away from getting him. That's fine. I got enough sneaky gets. Goblin Cutthroat. What's the difference here? I mean, they're actually shielded. And maybe a little stronger as far as anti-infantry. Man, but this is... Why would you ever go the Hobgoblin Cutthroats? I mean, they're cheaper, I guess. But, like, they're so much better. The sneaky gets... Need some range.
Doomless.
So then I need a couple units with you. And I can't get it now. My gosh. Alright, so it's gonna be 2 turns regardless. So I just might as well wait because I'll just get him into this army, you know? 2 turns regardless. Okay, so with that being said, showed you the Tower of Zharr, showed you the Hellforge. Did I show you the Hellforge? Once you get all the armaments, you know, the ones that you can kind of get from different settlements and things like that, and get from trade as well, you get the armory here, which then makes you... This is kind of like the Tomb Kings, how their system works, to where the Tomb King faction, you have to build certain buildings to unlock the troops, right? You just can't recruit as many as you want. Like, you have to have the buildings to increase it. So, like, if you want to build more Ushabti, like, you got to build that building, and it increases you the amount of Ushabti you can have. Well, it's similar with the Hellforge. You need to accrue so many armaments, right? And then once you do that, then you basically upgrade or buy the ability to recruit more of these monsters, you know, more of these war machines, centaurs, infantry, etc. So it's kind of cool. And then once you do unlock them, then you go over here to the manufacturer, and then that's where you can get like little buffs on them, kind of how like the green skins do their scraps. You know how the scraps can, you know, do little bonuses to certain things. That's what the manufactory is. It's kind of like how the green skin. So the Chaos Dwarves is literally a mixture of dwarves, greenskins, and Tomb Kings. It's like how they operate, which is crazy because in the lore, it's vampire counts and Tomb Kings who have like a history with them. So it's crazy. I don't know. Wait, that's not vampire counts. I know Tomb Kings. Obviously, regular dwarves too. Man, I was just watching this video from the Book of Choyer. He does a great job on YouTube doing a bunch of lore videos. So I've been binging all kinds of his lore videos. I'll post one of his videos in the description below so you guys can check him out. It's the Book of Choyer, and he does great Warhammer lore videos. And I know Nagash, like with the Tomb Kings and the Empire Counts, like they have a history together. But I couldn't remember if the Chaos Dwarves were in on it too. I've been watching so many lore videos, I'm getting them mixed up. All right, Garrison Lord not moved. Yeah, I mean, I kind of made you maybe a little too prematurely. But let's pass turn. Rock Skull destroyed. You're garbage. But I'm gonna leave it here. I'm going to end this episode here. I want to show you the military convoys, and that's kind of what I wanted to finish off with. The military convoys, again, is just like Grand Cathay, you know, how they do their convoys here. But it's really cool to where you get to kind of pick and choose where you send them, but depending on where you send them is what you get in return. Now, let me show you here. Physical resistance. Oh, actually, hold on. Do I want to hire them yet? Nope, I want to do this. Lord recruit rank +3 for convoy overseer and experience per turn. So I gotta wait 3 turns and then I'll do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. 5 turns in, I got to show you some things. One thing that I did kind of want to show you here is what you send them out is like right here. So like I would send a haunted forest armaments and I would get labor back. Right, I would send a Greasus money and I would get raw materials back. So what I always look for, and I don't see right here. I'm gonna send a ton of money up to the Crystal Spires to get labor back. Like, I want to use my convoy as a way to always have a steady supply of laborers, because laborers is the biggest thing that you're gonna need in the Chaos Dwarves. So that's usually what I spend my convoys doing, is bringing the laborers in. You know, like 30 to 35 turns in, I'll be sitting good with armaments and all of those. Like I'll have a good little flow going, but I want to make sure my laborers are set up, ready to go. I'm gonna spend another 200 here, early game. Might as well use them now, but before it really starts to get dicey. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe what you think of the Chaos Dwarves so far, which one is your favorite. I will still be finishing my Thorgrim Grudge Bearer playthrough as well, so I'll be doing the Dwarves and the Chaos Dwarves now, so I'll have 2 different playthroughs going. So be sure to like both. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Stick around because Astragoth is about to control this area, Darklands, is going to be his forever.